Alright, so here is my game 2 match. So, game 2, he's running a similar team to the last game, except he has a Mew now instead of whatever he had. I think he had a Keldeo on that team, so he decided to just drop that for Mew, which Mew was kind of an issue, I played pretty bad around it, I'll just say that for this game. But as you can see, I'm running the same offensive team that I used in my last game against Captain Funk. I was pretty much just like, all right, it's time to wrap this game up. So this is literally the team that I would use. I was just like, all right, man, it's time to wrap this up now. I was just like, all right, I'm gonna use this offensive rain and just like take it from here. But you're gonna see that that it did not go the way I anticipated. So let's dive into game 2. So game 2. He leads with Mew as I lead with Ferrothorn. Led Ferrothorn because Ferrothorn was literally a great lead against him. Also, I had no idea what Mew does in this generation. Like, when I saw Mew, I literally had to look up the analysis just to see what this Mon does in this generation. And it looked like it was just going to be a stall breaker. So, pretty much the standard stall breaking set that you would see now, and even see back in Gen 7 and Gen 6. So, it looks like Mew didn't really change that much. Or Mew pretty much stayed the same all the way through. So, I literally had to protect just to see what he'd go for. And I do protect as he actually goes for Willow turn 1. And I'm just like, what? Like, I was expecting taunt, which is why I made the play I did. But he is going to show the taunt now. And I'm just like, alright. So I'm not going to get up rocks. Unless I do something else. But he goes for burn instead. So I'm assuming that this Mew, at this time, I'm assuming that the Mew does not have rocks. So he goes into the Cruel as I go for Pump and Miss. So now what I have to do is switch out and go into my Ferrothorn again, as he's going to go back into Mew predicting it. So great plan his part doing that. I'm pretty much forced to go into Starmie now, as he goes for the burn and misses. So I go for Pump now, and I'm going to get a big ass chunk on that Toad. Like, that is a lot of damage. Like, Starmie with Analytic is so strong. And he's going to go for his Choice Scarf Pump, but I'm going to land my Thunder and knock him out. So that's going to be a dead Toad. So great, perfect. He could go Scizor and Pursuit me, but he decides to go Lando instead. So I'm going to go on my Ferrothorn as he's going to go for Rocks now. So now I can't spin or anything. Or I still can spin, but I'm going to make a really dumb play. But I'm going to get a Rocks though in the process. So I bring in Drill as he goes for the burn on the switch in. And that was probably the worst play possible for me, letting my Drill get burned. If I let Ferrothorn get burned, that's actually understandable. But letting Drill get burned might have been the worst thing for me, because it was actually pretty decent against Tentacruel and even against Jirachi. So yeah, definitely could have played Drill a lot safer, but yeah, I played it pretty aggressively here. So he's gonna bring in Lando as I go for the Iron Head just to get some chip on him, and also try to spin. So I do get the spin off now, but I'm gonna get worn down very quickly by Life Orb and Burn. So yeah, Iron Head just get a little bit of chip on him. Again, it's not going to do too much. And I was trying to get like a flinch or something, but none of that happened. So I have to keep spinning and keep wearing down my own Drill, which is literally, like I said, the worst thing about this game. Just me sacking this Drill at this point. So yeah, unfortunately this Drill does not have SD. It's just pretty much like a mold breaking set, just Life Orbed. But yeah, I'm going to die now, and he gets up rocks, or he keeps rocks up. So I have to go Starmie now to play aggressive. So he's going to go into the Tentacruel as I go for the Pump. Pump is going to do a lot to Cruel on the switch in. And now he goes for Protect right here as I go for Pump again, I believe. Oh yeah, so he protects now. So I do go for the Pump. And this time I'm just like, you know what, I'm going to go Thunder because it's a catch-all play. So I go for the Thunder. He's going to sack the Cruel, and that is going to be a dead Cruel. So 2 mods are gone now. So we pretty much just, like, double down. Now I can go on my Ferrothorn and try and, like, get something going. He goes into his Banded Scizor and goes for the Superpower, doing a ton to me. But I'm able to live it. And I can just go for spikes now, and he's going to get worn down by a lot. So I go for the T-Wave, actually. I go for T-Wave first, and then I go for the spike afterwards. No, I go for Leech Seed, which is probably the worst play. Oh, wait, no, I'm not spikes. I'm tripping. I thought I had spikes on the set. Okay, but this is pretty much going to be a dead Scizor, as it can't really do much. So I pretty much have to play it now. I pretty much have to play it aggressively now because like, if this, what's it called? If that Scizor has Bullet Punch, then it could definitely just clean up the rest of my team. So I have to try and play pretty smart with my Latios and even my Torn. So he brings in the Mew as I go for the Surf, because I'm just like, I'm not trying to miss anything. So Surf does not kill the Mew, unfortunately, but it does do a lot. He can beam here, not doing jack to me, and I can just kill him off with the Surf. So that's gonna be a dead Mew. And now he can go into Lando or whatever he wants for free. So he does go into the Lando now. And I pretty much can't do much at this point with Toad. So I pretty much just sack it now. So now it's just Lottie and Torn versus the world. Now I have to go Latios. Thinking that, Latios is going to be able to clean up everything. Because, he has nothing else that can really deal with me. And then he shows the Jirachi. And look at that damage. That is Spadef Jirachi. So, literally, if I kept Drill, then I would not be in this position. I would have actually won already. But, again, had I went Ferrothorn, things things definitely would have went differently for me. But it was definitely a bad play on my part, not preserving Ferrothorn like I should be. Or, I mean, not, sacking Ferrothorn when I should have sacked it. Like actually saving it for later for the Scissor as a sack. So if I did that, then things probably would have went a little bit differently. But yeah, this Jirachi is just gonna stall me out now and just like body slam and everything. He's trying to get the para too, as he's gonna like wish and then just body slam, iron head all the way through, and that's pretty much gonna be the game, as I really can't break through his Jirachi. So again, literally all I had to do was keep Drill, and I would not be in this position. So yeah, definitely pretty bad on my part, especially because it looked like I was going to outspeed this whole team with Drill anyway, because if he was running a defensive set on Mew, then he probably has no speed, and if this Scizor, was the way it is, then yeah, I can't do much. So yeah, Drill was probably the best mon here, after all, so I definitely shouldn't have sacked it. Ferrothorn was definitely the least useful mon here, so I surf, I try to get like a crit or something, he body slams me, and he paralyzes me. Or no, he doesn't do it yet. He does it the next turn. After I keep surfing. I think it's like turn 35 or something. But yeah, surf again on the Jirachi, and I try to get a roll. Try to get like a good enough roll, but it's not enough. The highest roll I can get with Specs Latios in rain with surf is 49. So if I had a 49 roll at some point, I might have actually gone somewhere with this. But yeah, that's not enough. I get a 50, which is pretty good. But it's not enough because you could just protect again and just keep doing this. And hold up, you can just keep doing that. So I just skip. I can't skip the turn. Okay. Or wait, no, I meant to do that. Yeah, surf that, and just keep surfing. Just keep surfing. He body slams and paralyzes me, and that's the game. So yeah, like I said, sacking Drill was probably the worst play I made this whole game. That was actually the worst play I made this whole game. Everything else I played pretty well, but yeah, because of my dumbness and the way I played with Drill, I'm pretty much forced to have a game 3. So yeah, let's talk about game 3. Let's get into game 3 real quick. Game 3 is gonna be a lot better than game 2. I promise you that.